Okay, hello everybody. Sorry for the slight delay. I was EP. Encoding has been overloaded. Consider turning down video settings? Why? What? In what universe? I've changed nothing. Oh, it's fine now. Okay. Well, that was weird. Apparently changing scenes caused the recording thing to freak out for a minute. Anyway, hi everyone again. I am glad the stream buffered the second you popped up. I think that Twitch dislikes you. Well, is it still buffering now? Is it being stupid? Popped up a message that said that the encoder got overloaded. Hi, Ferb. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's EP. Okay, good. I had such a hard time getting to sleep the other night. I didn't even know why, but after a while, I just rolled out of bed and went, I hate this, and then pulled all of my sheets off of the bed and remade my bed. And that seemed to solve the problem. I don't know what the problem was, but I've solved it. Alright, what in the heck are we doing? Wrong button. Ah, we have to go to this. Let's go. You didn't go to sleep until 4 a.m. Ugh. I'm sorry to hear that, Doc. Although something that might make you laugh before I talk to whoever it is I have to talk to. I was playing Star Rail the other day, and I was talking to a Grecian-style psychopomp. And it asked me what I would want my last words to be if I could choose. And it had some meta options like goodbye Star Rail, other things like I don't want to, or nothing, I'll live forever. But the option I chose was the first one, and it says, I'm Eepy, gonna big sleep now. I'm gonna do the big eep. And I was like, perfect.
Stationed in and in the approach.
Final words, big eep. Where? Oh, here he is. Yo. Or not. There we go. I fixed the river.
The Hackonites were pushed back from the river.
Pacing.
I'll arrange patrols for the area. It's no Imperial highway, but we'll see people along as safely as we can.
I like this little guy. I should go.
That will be all, Lieutenant.
Sir?
Oh, Doc wants to know if you are excited for the Oblivion remake reveal, Mikey.
I am. It's happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 11 Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, there's another Astream right over here. Do I want to get that? Yeah, I want to get that first. Mikey, a little loud? Okay.
I'm loud.
Oh, it's okay to be like, oh my god, cringe about it. Star Rail is cringy on purpose sometimes. It doesn't take itself too seriously. Which is probably what makes the more serious story moments much more enjoyable, is because the rest of the time it's not trying to take itself too seriously. Like, there's periodically times where your character will just be like, this seems counterintuitive to the narrative. Or I walked up to a character and they're like, I have an important thing to tell you, and one of my responses was something to the effect of, ah, I see, this is where the plot is. And the other characters in the world just write it off as every once in a while you just say weird things. And you refuse to take stuff seriously. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of apt. For in, like, Douglas Adams sort of style sci-fi. Can you please? Sci-fi kind of thing. Is Mikey back at an acceptable volume for you guys, by the way?
Am I back? I'm more Australian than ever.
You sound okay to me, but... Well, you might be a little loud. I think you're louder than I am. Hold on. I had to fix some sound stuff a little while ago, so... Howbie. Mikey good? Okay. Doc says, I still think the cringiest moment in gaming is when you're playing Elder Scrolls Legends Battlespire at the very end when you're banishing Marunis Dagon back to Oblivion, you have to say, how about them apples? Oh my god.
No, that's funny.
That is really funny. That's like a Sam and Max kind of bunch of nonsense. Oh, May Rune's Day gone. Got it. Thank you for... Oh, thank God! A thing with far less stars than the last one. Alright. Let's see. I may have goobered this already. Yeah, I did. Hold on. Come here. There you go. But that
You're
means...
right.
Oh, whoops, wrong button. I did it wrong. But that means... Come on. That means, though, that if I start from here instead, I will solve my problem. That is not what's supposed to be there. Shit. Come on. Come on, brain, be smart. I know you can do it. I know you are EB. But it is okay. Oh, almost. Hold on a minute. I'm almost get. There we go. Now watch this one. The one after this will have twice the amount as the last time. Oh god, yeah, maybe. Also, R.I.P. Pope. Yeah, well, I mean, he was already pretty old. And he wasn't terribly healthy, so... Whew. Oh! Biotic says that they had some excitement. Her and Grant had some excitement out where they live yesterday. A tornado came through town and took out the recycling center, but thankfully everybody is okay.
Goodness.
Woo! Well, I'm glad everybody's alright.
Same.
Constellation Visus, or Visus. Known as the Watchful Eye in common parlance, this constellation had great significance to the ancient Alamari and, oh my god, Cyrenai peoples of southern Thedas. The story goes that the Lady of the Skies opened one eye so that the light from her gaze could lead her people safely from the Frostbacks. When Andraste's armies marched north from their ancestral lands to wage war upon Tevinter, can you tell I did not get a lot of sleep last night? Fuck. They were guided by the eye, and it became the Maker's gaze, not the lady's, leading them to victory. The sword was added later. It is said... Oh, so this is the symbol of our, Inquisition. '88 isn't even that old. That's true. The Maker's gaze. Yeah, 88 isn't too old now, but I know that he wasn't terribly healthy.
I mean, 88's pretty old.
now people are starting to regularly live into their 90s, though. But yeah, he wasn't terribly healthy when he first got voted in as Pope, from what I recall. He's been pretty ill, I think, a lot of the time. So, sadly, I'm not too surprised that he passed away, but... Oh well. Always sad when someone passes. I suppose. Let's see.
the global life expectancy is 70, 70 years old or something.
Is it? I thought it was higher than that. I thought it was 80-something. I could be wrong.
I mean, he's wealthy, so he definitely wealthy.
He worked for an organization with much wealth that had a vested interest in him being alive.
Extraordinary wealth. Yeah, and so he would undoubtedly get the best medical care, but that doesn't always guarantee survival.
Yeah. Let's see. The sword was added later. It is said that the star that marks the point of its blade only appeared in the night sky after Andraste's death. The early Inquisition took Visus as the symbol of their holy calling when they joined the Andrastian faith, the eye representing both their search for the Maleficarum and the Maker's judgment upon their actions. When the Inquisition ended and became the Seekers of Truth and the Templar Order, the Templars took the sword while the Seekers retained the eye. Neat. It boomed into the distance. We want this. And we're going to teleport back here because I don't feel like walking. And I hope for the people who celebrated Chocolate Bunny Day that you got many chocolate bunnies. For those who don't, I hope you got chocolate anyway. Because chocolate's good. Unless you're allergic to chocolate, in which case I hope that you had the closest substitute that is just as delicious that you can consume. I have covered all the bases. Alright. Where is this portal to hell? You want more chocolate, to be honest? Yeah. Oh, the ice cream was on sale at the store. Where it was 2 for 1. So I got one that is, I got Moose Tracks, which is fudge and peanut butter cups. And I also got a fudge and brownie bits one. Delish. Oh! Why did the camera do that? Holy bonanzas. Alright, now how do I get to where this is? Is it back up the hill? Is it up there? Ah, it is on top of the hill. Wait, is there a way I can get up there? Maybe. No, I have to go back here. Hold on. Curse you, endless cliffs that I cannot climb. I'll just take this path and go that way. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. But chocolate is delicious. It also has a side effect of making you feel happy if you're feeling kind of blue. Because it has, whatever the fuck in it. And that mimics thymolene or whatever the hell that mimics the structure of the hormones that are produced when we are in love. So if you're having a poo-poo time, eat a choco. Feel the love. Num num num. Oh, hello. It just sort of poofed into being up the hill. Wait. Is down? Oh, it is down. Well, there's nothing in this area, so. Whee! Hi! Don't. Would you not? What? Ow. Ow.
Back me up!
Oh, sorry. Doc says, side note, I was playing Crusader Kings 3 yesterday in the Kingdom of Scotland, and I was tearing my heart out trying to find any references to a castle known as St. Johnston or St. Johnson, which is what the CK3 depicts as the capital of Scotland at the time. Fast forward to today, and I learned that that is what the locals called Perth back in the later Middle Ages. Oh, hair out. Nice. Ooh, Biotic had a chocolate brownie with chocolate icing. That sounds delicious. I would love to go and get, like, cake and stuff from our local market, but they keep using the most tasting buttercream frosting I have ever had, and I genuinely cannot stand it. Ugh. Too much. At that point, it's just like sugar and corn syrup or whatever, and that's it. It's too much stuff. Actually, I should do this one. And he can... Oh, he's already spelled something. Never mind then. Then I'll do it. Alright, where are we at? Well, hi! Pole vaulting motherfucker. Oh, who's attacking Sarah now? Oh, that's what it is. Or not. Sarah, where are you? Oh, she's being beamed. And I just couldn't see her because she was behind a tree. I protect you. Go for it, Sarah. You protect. Ooh, your mom made brownies too, Doc? Oh, that's so good. I don't want brownies. Ooh, a dagger. When, I'm sorry you guys got beat up, I'm EP. When I next have, disease. Oh, dang. When I next, have free time. Sorry about that, I was trying not to sneeze in the microphone, and I may have just done that. But, the next time I have some free time, I should go and get, like, a pack of brownie mix. And make some. Or make some cookies. Also discovered that our microwave oven has an actual oven function. And I don't know if it's something to do with, like, how it works or whatever, but I swear that the baked goods that I make in it are like, whoops, are like much softer than the ones that come out of our actual oven. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but that seems what it's like. Because I tested it by cooking, cinnamon buns. And they did not seem to be as dried out as they would be in the oven. Alright, how do I... Up around this way, perhaps? Can I go up this way? Because I see... Ah, yes. Let's continue to scoot. I hear the not Venatori-ing. I wouldn't mind it, except that the way it's been recorded is it sounds like it's right up against my ear. And so I just hear it, and I'm like, I hate that noise, and I want it destroyed. Gods, destroy this man. What do we got? Where we got? We got one over here, I think. Oh no, not yet. There we go. Anything close together that I can get? No. Woo! There we go. Now we can safely go from here. Hey! Stop it. You can tell it's a greater shade because this one has a fancy hat. Oh, hi! There you are. And zip. Ooh, refined prowler mail. Some Fade Touch Dawnstone. Nice. Alright. I don't see any quests over here yet, but let's go grab that, and then we'll be able to teleport down here and make our way to this side of the map. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's see. I was hoping I could land on that, and I did. Like a little kid in a classroom hopping from chair to desk to chair, shouting, "Parkour!" Pull. Okay.
That didn't do the trick.
Nope. I don't even know what it was supposed to do. Did not do anything. At least not yet. Am I supposed to do a magic at it? No. Pull a lever, do not do. Well, I guess we'll have to figure that out later. Unless there's some hint around here. I feel like this might be actually a, oh, like a quest later. Hello. It's really interesting how... Oh, Duck says, it's really interesting how they've managed to make this area seem like a graphically superior version of the Brazilian forest from Origins. Yeah. It does kind of look like that, doesn't it? Hi, Tusket. It's having a time. It's having a very angry time. Ha ha! Most excellent. Boop. Alright then. Let's see. we have some weapon crafting and armor crafting here. Actually, let's have a quick look and see what that new armor looks like. We need to see... You know, we can look at Barrack. So the Stonestalker coat, I'm pretty sure, is the, Yeah, it's that. Ah. So it's 200, 288, and 188 to 261. So this is actually a lot better. So that's cool. That means that when we go back to the base, we will have a fun new outfit to put on our rogues. What does it look like on Cole and Sarah, I wonder. Not too bad. What's the difference between the two for him? Well, it's sort of like the opposite of how it was for Varric. I forgot she has a silly hat on. Come here, you. Oh, that's cool. It's it's like her regular outfit, but padded, and then it's got some extra metal. Actually, I really like this. Because this is the, this is her bow drawing arm, I believe. Or is it this one? No, she's right-handed, so this is the... Which is funny, because she has an a fletching glove on this hand. Because these two are meant to be able to hold the notch of the... Ah, whatever. It doesn't matter. But anyway, I do like that it's like that. Because you'd want to be able to pull your arm back as much as possible. While protecting the side that has the bow. So that's cool. I'm spreading my yawn to you. Do we have new weapon? We do, and that's... this. It's a hand axe. Masterwork Dwarven Maze. Cool. Well, we'll have to look at all of that when we get back to base. Let's keep the party as is. And then we'll set our goal for there. I'm sure we'll have to come back here later, since there was that puzzle on the hill with, whoops, with no clues and no response from it. I'm sure that this means that we will be back there. Okay, continue that in the direction. Maybe I should just go to sleep so I can wake up to whatever news we'll get on Oblivion tomorrow. But if you go to bed now, you won't be here. Who will deliver puns to us? Mike's busy. Oh, they're fighting the Tusket.
Yeah, I'm busy working on the new Oblivion game.
I mean, you could be and we wouldn't know. We'd
Isn't
never
that
know.
interesting? Oh, I'm not. For legal purposes, I am not.
Doc said it would be very bad if that were to happen.
It would be very bad. Like
Very
I would make
bad.
it bad.
No,
Very
very
bad.
bad. If you got punished for legal reasons.
That would not be great.
No, would not. Into the vortex with you!
I don't want to get in
Baba!
trouble for calling out.
For fibbing and saying that you were working on a game that you weren't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he'd be like, oh shit, I didn't know you were working on it. Have we paid you?
No, you mistake it. I don't want to get paid for doing nothing. I want to work on an Elder Scrolls game.
I know you do. I, for one, think that you would do a very good job. And you already have experience working on an Elder Scrolls style game. in that you work on the Skywind mod. So.
True.
No Qunari would accept a Tevinter mage so easily, unless it was a ruse. When should I expect a knife in the back?
You ever use that fancy magic of yours to burn down a dormitory full of kids?
Not today.
Then I wouldn't worry. A lot of other people need a knife in the back first.
I see. I like that there seems to be a budding relationship between the two, based almost exclusively on Dorian refusing to believe that Iron Bull doesn't hate him on principle. Hi! Oh. It's a Gurgut! Oh! Quick, save the Tusket! We didn't save it from the spiders, we have to save it from this. Bang! Oh, we're killing it anyway. Okay, Dorian, I see how it is. Dorian, Sarah? Why? Why did you do that? Well, it's dead now too, I suppose. Okay, well. Hey, a vortex. Who wants some love from the vortex? That wasn't the button I wanted. I wanted this, actually. There we go. Eh. Well, that's concerning. Get that, I guess? If we can. Right then. Okay, cool. It didn't work. Go back into the void. Goodbye. Oh, and that one just sort of clipped into existence after that disappeared. Sure, okay. You cheater! Ow. Point. Quit squiggling. Pain. You know, aside from, like, maybe 2 times, I don't think we've ever had rifts that like, have 3 waves. Mostly it's just 2. Alright, oops. Aw, they're kissing. Talk is still laughing at the video that he posted a little while ago of how to find your angel name. It was very funny. Is this a problem? Alright, no. It's not a problem, it's breakfast. Gotcha. Whoops. Is this disengage? No, that's not. This one. Disengage. No, come on. No. I said can't play as that game. Kissy wissy, yes. It's a lizard kiss. Alright. Ah, we have a something. A something and historical insight. This is more rifts. Oh, there's a rift, like, right there. So then the other thing I want is back here. Okay. No. What? Oh. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everybody relax. We're going to jump down a waterfall. It's fine. Bump. Whoop-a.
Good place to get ambushed. Watch your back. At least it's not too dry.
But you wet your toesies. Ooh. Well, this is very World of Warcrafty. And blue. Hello. Ooh. Oh, fancy.
Over there. She's not fighting those off alone.
Oh, whoops. The Bloodstained Shrine that has gigantic human skeletons. It is very Valshara. We took steps to avoid the Hackonites and stayed out of their way for the most part. It would have gone uneventfully had Price's inexperience not caused him to leave visible prints in the dirt. The jaws of Hakon used them to track us, and even Falker cannot throw them off the trail. Persistent bastards. We ended up, is probably what that should say, hiding amidst the moldy corpses and sun-bleached bones that littered the ground around a strange shrine. It was carved of stone and capped with what looked to be a dragon skull. Thankfully, when the Hackonites traced us to the shrine, the sight of it made them stop short. They whispered amongst themselves, and their leader seemed to make a small bow of obeisance to the skull. They then abandoned the chase. We still don't know what it was about that shrine that made the Hackonites balk. Perhaps we don't want to know. Quickly, save her! I'll protect you, whoever you are. Have a shield. Colette. Lurkers. I think lurker scales are purple. Hello?
Inquisitor.
Here we go.
Still finding it difficult to breathe.
There we are.
I'm not strewn across the landscape, so thank you.
Too
I'm
far.
Colette,
Nope.
Professor Kenrick's research assistant.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a good camera
To
angle.
conduct a survey of a Tevinter ruin in the hills.
There we go. That's
I
as
may
good we're
not
gonna
have
get.
chosen the best route.
It's to do with Kenrick.
You're Kenrick's research assistant, so that makes you a student at the University of Orlais.
It does? Why?
I was curious.
Orlesian institutions aren't always accepting of elves.
We can't all run Inquisitions, but I imagine you've caught whispers behind your back, too. The university accepts those worthy of admission, though elven students are few.
Yeah. Do you like it there?
How do you find it there?
It's not easy, but this is what I want. And I like working for Professor Kenrick. Elven research students, where publications concerned, their work's often deemed not substantial enough for formal credit. But Kenrick cares about people who want to learn. If our research finds an audience, I know my name will be included.
Well, that's good. It's really shitty that the place is like, oh yeah, we'll take anybody who wants to learn. But I'm not writing your name on the research report. Because you're an elf and thus you're stinky.
What were you hoping to find at the ruin?
The Tevinter's time
Bunch of
here was
buttheads.
brief, but their architecture endured, offering shelter, forming landmarks. Ancient AVVAR would have encountered these structures, which certainly predate Inquisitor Emeridan. Evaluating the ruins could offer insight into the region's history, once I can get set up.
You're still going there?
I've read everything we have on Emeridan, and studied up on new excavation techniques. I won't waste this opportunity. If you've a map, I can show you my destination, if you'd be interested in the findings.
Absolutely.
Stay safe.
I will.
All right. So that's where she's headed. It's all the way over there. Mysterious island in Frostback Basin may yield clues to the region's past. Alright, we'll set that as active. We'll do a nice little sweep, like so. This is a neat little location, though. I like how, like, foggy and misty it is, too. It really makes the blue fire stand out. I don't think I can go back up there by foot. Ooh, this is gonna be some big, long, cool, eldritch plant shit. Wow, there's so many Gurguts out here. Hi, my guy. Eh. Iron Bull, are you good? Oh, there he goes. Oh my god! Did you see what he did?
Mm-mm.
That pride demon was marching towards us with almost a full thing of armor and nearly full health, and Iron Bull was just standing here perfectly still. It walked up to right here, and he charged through it, and it exploded.
Nice.
That's what's left of it. That is the fire of it disappearing. These are its bits. Oh my god. I don't know if, like, the game was like, no, he's definitely fighting it and it is dying. He's just not visually moving or what, but for all intents and purposes, it really looks like he just stood there waiting and then charged right through it and blew it up. I'm choosing to believe that that is what happened. It's pretty amazing. Iron Bulldozer, yeah! That reminds me, we have to look up, I think it's Prince of Space is the MST movie where the forklift song comes from.
I think so.
It's either Prince of Space or it's something else. It's something of space, and it's Japanese. I remember that.
It's probably the Prince of Space, then.
Yeah, but there's one that's like the Prince of Space that isn't the Prince of Space. And it has a similar name. What in the actual shit is singing in the distance? Okay. That's weird. You guys heard the unholy singing too, right? I'm not crazy. It sounded like it was coming from over there, whatever it was. Alright. Oh, you know what? I'll look it up and I'll link it. But, in one of the MST movies, they sing a song about a forklift. You guys didn't hear that? It was partway through
It was like a,
ah.
yeah. You've heard that
Like
a
off the distance.
bajillion times every time there's something involving the Fade.
I swear I've not heard that before.
You have.
Huh. Well, I guess I'm just not terribly observant. We got a new axe. But is it a good axe? Gotta see. Oh, it's this again, but stronger. It is the exact same axe, it is just slightly more powerful. 2 more DPS. Clearly. Excellent. Alright. Huh. That might be something good to give Cassandra. That hand axe. Oh, the guys are singing this song. It's not in the movie. No, the crew are singing the song. Yeah. It's not a random song in the middle of the movie about a forklift, but that would be funny. Very funny if that was just genuinely something in the song. Or something in the movie. Not the song. If the song were in the movie, there we go. Hey. It's a cool wall with a bird on it. Oh, it has a thing on the roof. Scuzzy. I must collect the fragments, for I have almost all of them now. So there's no reason not to continue the process and get the rest. We also need to show you guys the Screaming Skull, so then I can make jokes from that movie, and people will know what I'm talking about. Leather-bound Haconite journal. Thane Herofson thinks he alone can work the words of lowlanders, as though the augurs had not learned the tale-drawing runes to study the old magic. He is blind, but the jaws of Hakon would not be here without him. A hold needs blind men with big blades sometimes. In the old times, the first jaws of Hakon spoke with the Great Spirit himself. He opened their eyes that they might see the elf stones hidden across the world, and they entered the old cave and learned the mysteries of winter. Their working of cold let them slip through the ice wall that wards the Lowlander fortress, and we must now do the same if we are to take it as our own. Hakon has been silent all our lives. He cannot speak to us in dreams or open our eyes, and we will remain blind to the Elfstones. The Lowlanders, though, have found a new way to see them. The skull of a dream slain, set with the right magics, can bring the Elfstones to our sight. We will regain the mystery of winter. Oh. He was using that, looking for the stones. Interesting. Interesting. It's also interesting they call a tranquil person a dream slain. I love that cool terminology. I think that, you know, I think that maybe that's what causes,
Ugh. Smells like the lake chucked its innards.
Don't like fish?
I suppose you hate fish, too.
I like them cooked or hidden under some knob's furniture. Not up my nose.
But I like when properties try to integrate, you know, like more modern ideas or terminologies by creating new ones.
Are the fishes of Stone Bear Hole too rude to share a meal with friends?
Can the jaws of Hakon not catch their own fish? Or are those jaws only good for flapping?
Mind your tongue, Bogwalker. Stone Bear Hold may not always shelter you, and you will need shelter when the cold winds come.
Yet I feel only hot air.
When the jaws of Hakon rule, you will wish you had been generous. If your weak lady has not already picked your foolish bones clean.
Ooh. Well, okay. Hello!
The Inquisitor! Let her blood bathe the blades of the jaws of...
No.
To the Lowlanders!
Don't even get to finish your speech. Goodbye. But yeah, I need to attempt to finish that sentence I've tried to say several times. I like when a game or a fantasy thing will come up with plausible names for stuff instead of just using the real world equivalent, if that makes sense. It's far more immersive. Even if it sometimes sounds a little silly to us, I'm like, I would much prefer that. Kind of like how they tried to come up with new slang for the show Batman Beyond, and instead of cool, they had them say shway. Like, that sounds silly, but it's a word from in-universe, so it doesn't have to be perfect, if that makes sense. Alright. Hi, broski, how you doing?
You are the Lowlander they call Inquisitor. I am Arvid Rolfson. Well fought. The fish will feed on fool's heart wine this night. I know not what brings you here, but we have no quarrel, you and I.
How long have you been here?
How long have you lived in the basin?
Stone Bear Hold's been here a few generations. I was born further north, but we left before I could remember. It was a good life, until the jaws of Hacken arrived. They brought trouble with them. People are expecting a raid, but...
You don't agree?
They seem bigger fools than that, for all their boasting. I cannot say what they plan, but it bodes ill.
Let's see. Am I allowed to borrow a boat?
I find myself in need of a boat. I need to reach that island.
The Lady's Rest.
What?
That island belongs to the Lady of the Skies. The spirits warn us to leave it be.
Warn the spirits right back. We're Inquisition.
I don't wish to disturb your lady, but it's important.
If I give you the boat, and you anger the spirits and die, other lowlanders may come for blood. That is trouble for my hold, and not my trouble to take. Go to Stone Bear Hold and speak with my Thane, Svara Sunhair. Get her blessing, and you may sail to Korth's Rocky Heart, if you wish.
Well, at least he's reasonable. He's like, look, if you die, it could be real bad. Talk to the person in charge, okay? I don't want this to be on my head if you do something stupid. And it's like, you know what, fair enough, but at least he's willing to talk to us. Which seems to be the main difference between, like, them and the Jaws of Hakan. And also to further cement their place as being a bunch of buttheads, they're really mean to their own people. Alright. Aha. Slight detour, my lovelies. We're going to get a shard. And when we have enough of them, we can go feed them to the elf temple, and I can get more loot. What? Come on. It's not that steep an incline. Go. Hello. Delicious. Boy, you are fugly looking, little guy. I'm sorry. Nature was not kind to you. You'd love Wildermyth in that regard? I've not heard of that before. Is that a book series or a game? You know what this thing looks like? It looks like a squonk. If it were a little floppier, it would be a squonk. It's a game? Cool. Then I'll have to look that up then. Squonk, my beloved. Yes. Poor sweet baby. Nature was not kind. Oh. Nature heard me make fun of the squonk and it's coming to get me. No! The babies! Oh! I caught it in the rift. Delicious. The squonk heard what I said. A bog's something.
For being so unnerved by magic, you aren't shy about benefiting from its effects.
I don't. I use normal things, not magic.
You consider swathing yourself in flame or ice normal and not magic?
For one, it comes out a bottle. For 2, I mess up, I get burned. You mess up, your head chucks up a demon. For 3, bottle, little burned, no demons. So there.
That was only... You know, if it lets you sleep at night, never mind.
I mean, technically, alchemy is sort of a form of magic. An ammonite shell?
Not really, but... How is it magic?
I mean, I can't
It's just-
do that
it's just
with a bottle of
science.
herbs.
So anything that you can't do is magic?
No. Oh, it's up there. Not today. But like here in the real world, I don't think we can do that. Anything is magic
What?
if you don't know how it works. Yeah,
What,
I guess
mixed
so.
Herbs?
No, we'll mix herbs that let you light your body on fire.
I mean, you don't live in Thedas. If you lived in
guess.
Thedas, you could.
All right, fair enough. Point taken. Oh, hello.
Magic is magic. Mixing shit together is just mixing shit together.
Oh, I guess. Is it up there? It's actually probably like over here.
I'm glad that my very strange argument made sense.
Yeah, maybe it's because I'm Eep. But I'm also
I'm also
assuming
Eep.
that there must be a magical element to it if Dorian says there's a magical element to it, because Dorian is a mage. Wow. There's an unknown something in this general direction. I eep, I love to seep. Yeah. Me
If I
too.
remember
Ow.
correctly, she's a tempest.
Yeah. She chucks alchemical fire and lightning and things and downs potions. Wall. Tale of Herringyar. Yeah, I did say that right. Herringyar. Ice troll. Came the warlords of Tevinter, armor shining, shields of gold, stole the land of AVVAR, keeping stone-carved walls to claim their hold. Herringyar, ice troll, wreaks his raging, lowland warriors weep and shake. Glaciers strength in Herringyar conjures, stone Tevinter walls to break. Lowlands flee, their lands releasing.
As far as I can tell, there is no magical element.
I see. What?
Yeah, it's all just potions and elixirs.
True, but Dorian said that he labeled it an effect of magic.
I think he's saying that magic can have the same effect, not
I
that the Tempest elixirs are magic. I mean, if he is saying that it's magic, he's wrong. If it's magic, then why can anyone do it? Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Unless it involves some magical element in the making of the potions, I suppose. Something that only a mage can provide or something. Oh! Mysteries of the Frostback Basin. A voluminous pile of notes and observations, half diary and half research notes. These parchments have no clear order if they ever did. At the top, someone has written observations of the mysteries of the Frostback Basin and their hidden connection to great secrets buried by the ages. The mystery of the aqueducts. After much reading, I know the Tevinter walls by the lakes were called aqueducts, which were roads that carried water to their forts of stone. These aqueducts drained water from the lower regions, but that is not the whole reason the Devinters changed the land. Parts of the basin have been altered in the past, which one can see if they are of the right mind for it. There is only one explanation. Paths of mystic resonance, or mystic lines, or ley lines run through the land. The mages in the hold deny ley lines exist, but they are protecting secrets of fraternity, or else are ignorant of secret lowlander rites. As proof, Professor Wayland Vakin maps lines of power across the basin in his book, Ode to the Ordo Templis Realis. He does not say so in the book as a casual reader, but certain secret signs left by the professor to befuddle his enemies point to it very clearly. Oh no, this person is kooky. If one reads the text 8 times... Someone has sketched landmarks on the back of one of the papers, a crumbling Devinter wall standing in a shallow marsh, an island in the middle of the river, something that looks like a Devinter prison, and a small Devinter outpost with a terrace on one side and a metal sculpture in the courtyard. Aye!
Oh my god.
How? Stop it. Stop. I'm gonna kill that spider. Oh! We have the power to unlock the final door. Get over here. I have had enough of this. Where are you? There you are. Die. You stay in the wall. Die in the wall. Horrible, horrible creature. I hate you. Die.
One down.
Okay then. Whoops. I cannot travel now. Why? Ah. That is why. Hello. Alright, hold on a minute. Huzzah! Give me your blood. Well, actually, in this case, it's probably skin. Yep, there we go. When stream is over, I'm gonna do a big sleep. Well, I'm gonna have ice cream, and then later I'm gonna do a big sleep, but you know. A good end to a good day. Do big sleep. Ah, there it is. I see it. It's up here. Okay. Oh. It's a Squonk. Hello, Squonk. Goodbye, Squonk. Please don't cry and turn me into a puddle of tears because I said you were ugly. I mean, you are, but it's not your fault. Nature was unkind, but your soul is beautiful.
I don't know.
You don't think it potentially has a beautiful soul?
I don't know.
I don't know about that. Careful.
God don't like ugly.
What? Don't be mean to the baby. If God doesn't like ugly, then I think God is pretty horrible. And also ugly. Inside. Can a god have an ugly soul? Possibly. Probably. I think so. Let me have this shard! Yes. Delicious. Biscuit. Alright. Sigrid Gold... Ah, it's Gulsdotten. And then we have to talk to the other person. Cool. That way. Well, if nothing else, streams tend to be funnier when the person doing them is tired, so it will entertain. A path. A path diverged in the wood, and I took the path less taken! Or rather, I take the path in the opposite direction to see where it goes. Because that's where secrets are. It lead over to that. Okay. That's where we will go after this, though.
Sounded like you were going to say they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates. I love that that story did turn out that that was a couple getting together. And that they are both very happy. Always glad to know.
Wasn't it the guy who said they were roommates wound up getting together with that lady?
Well, the person she was talking about...
Or a fight.
Well, the person... Oh, there's a whole bunch of something happening over here. The people she was talking about were two dudes. I'm like paraphrasing because it's been forever since I read it. But she was talking with her friend about two guys who had moved in together. And neither of them had really given any thought of being gay or bisexual. But the two of them ended up kind of falling in love with each other. And she's... And so she was saying... She was exasperatedly saying... And they were roommates! But she happened to walk by that guy at the time. I think she may have gotten in touch with the dude who recorded the video after it went viral to tell him the update. I don't know if the two of them are a couple now, but if they are, then that's even better. Love for everybody! Whoops. Wrong button. This button. Oh, rock climbing! Go, go, go!
You seem tired, Thane, son. Or hunting. Is your hold beast well?
We hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrison.
You would be safer under the shield of the jaws of Hakon.
Hask Fisherson has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. Pav, you owe 4 rams to Hask, not 3.
Ha! Teared his tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over come sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your hold beast.
Hi there, buddy! How you doing, Quick Save?
This is not my hold, Lowlander. I will not shed your blood here.
Dude, look at her cool
Face the full
hammer!
might of the jaws of Hakon soon enough.
Bro, look at that. I think that's a wyvern skull. Covered in, like, spikes and shit.
We've
That's
heard
cool.
of your arrival.
Yeah, you don't...
Come,
you
share
gotta...
my fire where we might speak.
Don't fuck with the AVVAR?
You got it incorrect regarding they were roommates thing.
Oh, I did?
The roommate in question that she was referring to.
Give her a second. Give her a
The
second.
Lowlanders have little love for your Dalish clans. I am impressed that you came to lead their Inquisition. You and your people have come far from the safety of the Lowlands.
We have come on a mission. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer.
I like her outfit.
Sadly, the jaws of Hakon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their Thane, Gerd Harrison. I wager you have crossed blades with the jaws of Hakon in the wilderness. If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
Okay, tell me what was I incorrect about?
The one roommate was committing fraud and then fled the country.
Oh, then never mind. That is like the total I thought that it was a love story. I guess not. Well then. I love that, especially since we were joking about tax fraud yesterday. Well, shit. Ifr goes, oh my. Well, I mean, that's really funny though. I guess no love. There's no love this day, everyone. Only running from tax evasion. What's up with the climbing?
When I first entered your hold, there was a climbing contest of some sort. What was that?
The test of the lady. We use it to settle disputes when it is not clear who has the right of it. There are others. For the test of the Mountain Father, you battle with verse while those who favor you hold you aloft. The test of Hakon is battle with blunted weapons.
I see. That's actually, that's not too bad. Nobody dies. And it's like, oh, if it doesn't seem like there's anybody who's particularly right or particularly wrong, it's like, all right, if we want to settle this, pick a contest. That's fair. I think that's pretty reasonable, actually.
It seems as fair.
Where's the bloodshed?
In many cases, the law is clear. The tests are only for real disputes. As Thane, I may guide the gods in finding who is worthy. I decide which test will settle the dispute. I may also ask a warrior whose claim is foolish to climb with stones strapped to his back.
That's also interesting. I feel like that's a good strategy to, like, teach kids. It's like, look, if you guys are having an argument and there's no real clear way to decide, like, who had the right in this argument, then do a contest. Who can go from here? Whoever gets from where you are to that tree, it gets to win the argument.
I don't get it.
Hmm?
How can you solve an argument without violence? I don't get it.
It's okay. It's because you're an American. And a man!
I guess.
Your silly, silly man brain cannot conceive of a solution that isn't violence.
Yeah, we do tend to be more emotional.
Stupid minds! Stupid! Stupid! Your stupid brains and your stupid minds! Stupid! Stupid! That's a great MST as well that we need to share with them because
I don't think that was an MST, that was a Rift Tracks.
Oh, that was a Rift Tracks. No, you're right. Well, maybe your dad will be nice and share that Rift Tracks with us if we ask.
I could get it.
So what's up with you guys?
I'd like to hear more about Stonebear Hold.
We are not the largest hold, but our warriors are strong, and our singers are pretty.
Oh!
For boasting around the fireside. You should look yourself, if you will.
Our warriors are strong, and our singers, they're pretty.
Our warriors are pretty, and our singers are strong.
Our
clan is ass backwards.
We are the silly tribe.
You can tell because of our silly hats.
They have many feathers and jangly dealy bobbers. What's up with the Jaws of Hakon?
More about the Jaws of Hakon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
Who were the previous ones?
You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakon.
Yes.
The Ministry of Silly Walks, yes.
Ago, they thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
I see. What's up with the recent one?
What can you tell me of the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrison lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
Agreed! So is that why they're so angry?
What do the Jaws of Hakon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Ruler of the fireside for making babies. The Hakonites care only for Hakon Wintersbreath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakon. There are times to fight, but the jaws of Hakon care for nothing else.
I see.
They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
So they're like a big, ugly fart. Very unpleasant while they're here and easily forgotten when they're over. Got it.
I don't know, depending on the fart, that can last.
Yeah, but eventually it does dissipate.
I will speak with you later.
Walk with the lady's blessing.
One hopes.
The lady of the fireside for making babies. Whoops. Wrong button. Sorry. I need to talk to her again. She had more to say. Thane Savara Sunhair. This appears to be an unfinished letter. The handwriting is simple and the text has many phrases crossed out. Lowlanders, if you are brave enough to. Orlesians, if you are brave enough. Merchants of Orlais, if. To those who wish to trade with Stonebear Hold, you should know me. I am Thane Savara Sunhair. I am Thane Savara Shanesdotten, known as Sunhair. Though my blade has tasted battle tears, though my blade has tasted blood, though I have fought many battles, I wish no conflict between us, but instead trade between our hold and yours. We have furs and leathers that put your lowland hides to shame, plus weapons that have tasted Hakon's winter. We have furs and leathers that will make your warriors look strong and your lovers look supple. Plus weapons. We have excellent furs and leathers and weapons like none seen in the lowlands. Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for all. Cheat us and your blood will... Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for all. Thanes for a Sunhair. Oh, this is a fool's task. What lowlander would come this far for furs they've not seen? Oh, Korth, I just wrote that instead of saying it. This stupid lowland writing vexes the mind. The rest of the letter is a series of angry sketches of axes. Did Sarah write this? Hello.
Inquisitor.
Were you fighting the Hakonites?
The Hakonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
I see.
What would change the weather?
Among the AVVAR, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days.
Oh.
The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
I understand. Oh. I see. So about me and bears. I kill bears. How do you care for the bear?
Does Storvacker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...
Pens are for goats and chickens, not hold kin. The AVVAR are free. So must be our hold beasts.
I see.
Storvacker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
But enough that she knows that you have food and thus she will not eat you. Got it.
Do you have any members of the hold searching for Storvacker?
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hakonites. If she were dead, the augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
Doc says, oh no, this is a berry furry situation indeed. And then he pauses and he goes, this DLC is turning me into Teddy. Help me.
The damage has been done.
I'm an American.
The way you asked us to help find Storvacker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that AVVAR hold all oaths sacred. That no true AVVAR would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning
Yes.
Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
I like this lady, where she's like, oh no, I pledged peace with them, but I see them for the problem they are, and if you can offer us a good, you know, if you can help us find the proper reason to take them down, I will help you. It's like, good to know.
Be grateful I have
If I
not
find
granted
bear
your
and you
freedom
break
at
the oath,
gunpoint.
what happens to Stonebearhold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hakkonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. But the Hakkonites are tiresome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is a real one. She's like, no, we'll pay the price for this. You're correct, Ferb. So what's up with the bear?
I'm a little confused about why I have to find a bear in order to gain the support of your tribe.
Sweetie,
Storvacker is not a
What are you,
Hollas.
stupid?
She is our hold beast. She ties us to the gods.
Like a
Without
holla!
her, we-
Come on now. Do
I
the
have heard
math.
your elf gods turned from you. Is that not a bad thing? It is as that. I know more of this world than the world of spirits. Speak with our augur if you would know more. They're our gods, not yours. For you, it is enough that Storvacker matters to us.
That is also a fair point. In reality, would not have said that, but I want to exhaust all dialogue. So about me and bears.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
You have fought bears. You lived. Good for you.
Many
Fear
bears.
will keep you respectful should you find Storvacker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly?
No. Nothing else said. No. I need a boat.
I was told I needed your permission to borrow a boat from the fisherman.
Bah, Rolfston. He worries like a scared baby goat. The boat is yours. Tell him I said so.
Yeah, Doc says, I'm not gonna lie, but this is what the Reach should have been in Skyrim. Full of disparate clans that all kind of hate each other with their own values and takes on their gods. Yeah. And Ferb agreed and says, oh yes, this does feel very Reach-y. Why Sunhair?
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janisdottir. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You
Oh.
lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
Oh yeah. I feel like Sarah would really get along with these people. It's almost a shame she's Andrastian.
So, if I remember correctly,
I
you
will
have
speak
to
with
do...
you later.
Ask those in the hold about Storvacker. They may know something they have not told me.
You have to do a bunch of quests here
Yeah.
to gain points, and you have to have at least 5 points to gain their alliance. So I would focus on doing the quests here in the hold, all the side quests and stuff, to try to garner their favor.
Okay. Which is what I figured I would do anyway.
Yeah, don't try to plow through the main story.
Strange stories and looking at all these in books.
Aye, it isn't natural. Must come from learning how to read.
Oh, spooky. They're reading. Ugh. How'd you float like that? Oh. Sketches found in a meat shop. A series of drawings, simple but artfully rendered, indicates the owner of this meat shop decided to spend the day mixing alchemical potions, or more likely alcoholic drinks, and that people should take what they like and pay him later. That is a lot of trust. Let's sell all of the garbage. I was nervous when I saw this. I was like, wait a minute, what? I thought I was selling all of my supplies, and I'm like, why would I do that? Oh, excuse me. I don't need that. What you got? What you buying? Ah. He sells these. Ooh. I'll take all of those. And these. I left the money on the table. Do you have anything else I might want? Nope. Okay. Ooh, delicious. Oh! I didn't realize that was a quest. I know get- Oh! I'm sorry, Dorian. I'm so sorry. Hello? The nugget's stuck. On AVVAR cuisine. What is thrown into the AVVAR's cookpots? What isn't? Far from the delicate creams and sauces of Val Royeaux or the rich pies and ripe cheeses beloved in Ferelden, the AVVAR must subsist on whatever their mountain valleys provide. Nothing is too humble for their appetites. From the small, succulent snails found on hillside boulders to fern fiddleheads harvested in the spring. This is not to say the AVVAR do not dine on more dangerous but far more filling fare. Hearts, rams, gurguts, and lurkers are all candidates for communal evening meals taken around the fire. Lowlander spices, while not unknown, are great delicacies reserved for feasts. In fact, my parting gift to the Thane of Fennec Tooth Hold was, at his request, 10 jars each of black peppercorns, powdered mustard, and even corn seed. AVVAR cooking methods favor utility. Stews are common because they can be simmered until nightfall with small fuss. Holds by lakes or rivers will wrap fish in clay and pungent leaves and leave it to bake all day over banked coals. Most AVVAR food preparation, however, centers around winter. From the spring thaw onward, the hold is an endless hive of activity as meat is smoked, vegetables are pickled, and fruits are dried and stacked in crude dirt cellars in preparation for the long dark. Despite this race against the... What?
Sorry, go ahead.
Despite the race against the seasons, the AVVAR freely leave out rich cuts of meat and piles of of plump berries on wood and stone slabs around the village. They believe these offerings propitiate a strange collection of beings they refer to as gods inhabiting the forest. The wise traveler attempts not to judge, and I was treated with all care due to a guest, but I never became accustomed to the sight of good food left out by such a practical people. From the further journeys of Marquis de Lussard, with an emphasis on food and drink with full illustrations by the author.
An academic article with a side hustle of food porn.
I mean, if you know me and my art and my writing, you know that I am also prone to food porn. You seen me draw cake? I want it to be delicious. I like food. Food is good. Maybe it should have been a cookbook. Yeah. Greetings. Hi, are you following me now? Because I opened up the cage for you, sweet little nuggie. I'm Zippy. Hello. Aw, you're so cute. Come, little nuggums.
Animals the jaws of Hakon keep. Rat things with frost dripping from their claws.
I have. Augur says it's bad magic.
Ugh. They made frost rats. Hello. Hello. Ah.
You're the one they speak about in the lowlands, aren't you? The Herald of Andraste.
There's an awful lot of things that have happened in here.
Dim Rolfson. I trade our goods outside the hold. You'll not find better this side of the mountain.
Ah, you've been to the lowlands.
Have you traveled outside of Stonebear Hold?
Court Mountain Father provides. But press us, and we'll admit there's lowlander goods we can't craft ourselves. I sell our goods there. The old trader taught me how to read and write, and how to act in your cities.
I see. Doc says, damn, everybody in the Frostbacks are buff as fuck. Did you see the biceps on that one dude back there? Yeah. The AVVAR are very buff. They're like a smattering of like Nordic and Celtic and other Germanic stuff kind of put together, and they're very strong. But yeah. And also, hello, Chaotic. Sorry I did not greet you earlier. I am tired. And while I read what you said, the saying hello just sort of vanished from my brain. What cities have you been to, sir?
Where does your trading take you?
Denerim and Southreach in Ferelden. Leeds and Verchet in Orlais. When the passes are clear, I take our wares to Val Royeaux.
Val Royeaux's kind of far.
Surely you can get a fair price for your goods closer than Val Royeaux.
Ah, well, that's truth, but have you seen it? My heart lies with the hold. But I'll die remembering the light on the gates of the sun.
It's overrated, it's treacherous, or it is stunning. I don't want to destroy his joy. It is very beautiful.
One of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Everyone thinks I'm mad when I speak of Orlais. They believe I make half of it up. As if I could dream up those fountains and palaces, and those frilly little cakes. Most in the hold call any city outside the mountains prideful or lowlander folly.
I mean, they're not entirely wrong, but yeah. You have drawn a lot of eyes on this wall. And on this guy. And there's cheese stuck to the wall.
Farewell.
Well,
another time.
Well, alright then. What you got? Let's have a look. Ooh, here's all the AVVAR decorative things. Well, mine. Delicious. Done! We can now AVVAR our house. Wow.
If you remember from the Orville, hooray! Hooray!
Yeah. Hi! You're the augur. How are you, good sir? This might be a strange statement, but I'm actually very pleased to see that that the spiritual leader in this place is a guy, because usually when it comes to depicting a more, I guess, primitive setup is what you'd call it, I suppose, it's like almost always a lady. So I like that.
So, here
oh!
Don't throng. Behold, worthy ones, the woman who blazes like fire.
There's spirits in here.
That's a lot of not good.
Oh, crap.
They're not harmful, I don't think.
I am the Ogre of Stonebear Hold. I greet you, as do our gods and the gods of our ancestors. There, it is done. Now come, be welcome, and hear news of the north.
That's cool. Oh, a commercial hits you, Doc? Okay, don't worry. Let's see. What's with the spirits?
Did you just introduce me to spirits?
The gods of the Hold clamored to see you. I obeyed, for I'm their voice and their augur. And if I didn't show you off, they'd hound me for months.
I like that. You said I blaze like fire?
What did you mean when you said I blaze like a fire?
How do you think you appear to the gods of the Fade? To those beyond the veil, your hand burns like the Watchman's bonfire.
Oh, I see. The spirits always see me, then.
Are you saying every spirit in the Fade knows where I am?
Only those nearby, but thoughts spread quickly among the gods. I see you've already killed one. A thing of envy that grasped for your crown.
That is so... I like this guy. Oh, what I said, Doc, that got cut off by the ad, is I said this might be an odd statement to say, but I'm actually really pleased that their spiritual leader in this is a guy. Because usually when they like a thing depicts a more, I guess for lack of a better term, a primitive culture, their spiritual leader is almost always a woman. And while on the surface that may not seem like okay, so what does that matter? It shouldn't matter, but a lot of the times they choose a woman in it because they're depicting that it's backwards and not educated, whereas a society with a more enlightened view. Really? Because ask yourself how many old world religions in fantasy are shown as being led by a woman, and how many more traditional Catholicism-like religions in fantasy are shown as being led by a man. There are exceptions, obviously. Dragon Age is one of them. But almost all the time, you'll see that a more modern religion is being led by a male figure, and a more primitive and therefore wrong religion is being led by a woman. Doc responded with, yeah.
I don't really perceive that as a common trope.
I've seen it a lot.
Most fantasy, but...
I've seen it in a lot of fantasy. But if you haven't seen that, then I'm really glad.
I can't think of any media that I've seen in which that is the case.
Okay, well, I've seen a lot of media in which that is the case.
Most fantasy media depicting a Catholic-style church depicts that church as authoritarian and kind of barbaric.
Mm. Well, I'm glad that you've not seen that trend. It's just a trend that I've always seen.
Can you point to any examples of like that being
It's funny because I can think of so many, but I cannot remember their names at present, and I'm pissed that I can't because it makes it seem like I don't actually have an answer for you. But it's something that I've seen a lot.
Can you describe any media that does it?
No, I can't.
Because I can't either. So, I mean, when I think of like the most prevalent or popular fantasy depictions that include...
Yeah, Doc said that... Oh, that's a good example, because when we played the Wise Woman in the Ashlander tribes and then the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it happens a lot in Morrowind as well. Yeah, those are all good examples. Thank you, Doc. I'm tired. My brain ain't working good.
But, I mean, none of those examples, at least to my mind, portray it as being the primitive like religion is wrong and the religion led by the guy is right. As a matter of fact, in Valhalla, the whole point is that you're dismantling the one led by a guy.
Well, wasn't that the one that it turned out that lady...
And that you, the hero, are canonically a woman.
Oh, you mean your main religion. Like, he was referring to the quest in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where you go into basically the place that was like, they were doing their Halloween tradition thing, and they were going to do a Burning Man. And it was all behind the scenes from the woman who was their leader in the old ways.
It wasn't just the woman. All of the people who were part of that religion were trying to subvert the Christians. And also, I'd point out that the Christians weren't depicted as great either. Mm-hmm. And that part of that ending is that it's an understanding that these two religions need to stop bickering.
Oh, Doc says, I think, this is due to the Oracle of Delphi. Lots of fantasy stories want to call back to that one figure because she sounds epic and cool.
I think it has, yeah, I agree. I think it has more so to do with the fact, with a combination of factors. You also have the trope of, like, the mythical old woman who's just, like, very experienced, or, you know, sometimes it's a man, but most of the time is a woman in Hollywood storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, you know, multiple religions have, like, soothsayers or, like, beings who are responsible for peering through time. Like, you have the oh gosh, what are they called? The women who, like, weave time.
Oh, the Fates.
Nordic. Yeah.
The Fates.
No, in Nordic culture.
Oh.
I forget what their title is, but I mean it's similar to the Fates.
It's similar to the Fates,
another
but
example.
I can't remember their title.
And all of these are foundational pagan religions in Europe, and a lot of fantasy is built on that. Any fantasy, I think, that would depict the Catholic or Christian religion as positive and the pagan religion as negative.
Actually, maybe saying it was a fantasy trope was the wrong way to put it. I think that it's just like a trope.
I just can't think of much media period that does this, but at least not any modern media. Maybe something that you would watch in, like, the 40s or 50s.
No, it could be. First said female pope when?
You got it. In Dragon Age.
In the fantasy, yes.
Also, there has been a female pope. She didn't last long, but there has been a female pope.
Yeah, there was. They had a female pope for like 5 minutes. And then everybody found out she was a woman, and they went, hey!
Yeah, Pope Joan, who purportedly reigned for 2 years before getting murked, I guess.
Ferb says that they have yet to encounter this female pope. You're researching the history of humanity. Has not. Well, Ferb's been reading all of Wikipedia's timeline from, like, as far back as it can go.
Damn.
Doc says it was rumored she was a female, but there is, in fact, evidence that suggests yes, she was. So basically what you're saying, Doc, is that chances are definitely a woman, but since they refuse to admit it, it still is speculation.
Yeah, they don't want to admit it because it would really disrupt the whole image of the Pope being infallible.
Yeah. Doc said there's also a common myth that she went into labor during Mass. Oh my god. Of course there would be.
Scandalous.
Yeah, of course they would be, because it's not enough that a lady had to pretend to be a dude and snuck evilly into the position of Pope. She was also pregnant! She lain with a man! Shame.
Very funny. There's also been an instance in which we had 3 popes at once.
Oh yeah, that happened too. We also had an instance I talked about when we were talking about funny law stuff. Oh god. Where a pope who had died got brought up on trial because the guy who replaced him fucking hated him. So he had him exhumed and brought on trial to punish him for all his crimes of sucking.
Get his ass. Death ain't saving him from justice.
Yeah, I'll read what Doc just said real quick, then I'll finish talking to this guy and we can wrap it up for this evening. Doc said, okay, so according to Wikipedia, quote, Pope Joan, Ionis Angelicus, 855 to 857, is a woman who purportedly reigned as pope for 2 years during the Middle Ages. Her story first appeared in the Chronicles in the 13th century and subsequently spread throughout Europe. The story was widely believed for centuries, but most modern scholars regard it as fictional. Most versions of her story describe her as a talented and learned woman who disguised herself as a man, often at the behest of a lover. In the most common accounts, owing to her abilities, she rose through the church hierarchy and was eventually elected pope. Her sex was revealed when she gave birth during a procession, and she died shortly after, either through murder or natural causes. The accounts state that the later church processions avoided the spot and that the Vatican removed the female pope from its official lists and crafted a ritual to ensure that future popes were male. That ritual was take off your pants, I guess.
I don't know. If you grew up Catholic, this is way more plausible than you might think.
Yeah. In the 16th century, Siena Cathedral featured a bust of Joan among other pontiffs, and this was later removed after protests in the 1600s. I find it quite believable that they didn't know she was a lady for 2 years. Yeah, Ferb says, yes, a medieval genital check. That's all I can think of. They're like, yes, a special ritual to prove that you're a dude. And I'm like, the only thing I can think of is whipping your pants off.
I guess my question for any historians who dispute it is why?
Yeah.
If there is such a widespread story dating back from the era that this was the case, and the church didn't stamp down on it, then there clearly has to be...
My guess is that they haven't found any physical proof, like her grave or anything, and so they're like, well, it's just hearsay until then. Doc says, eventually both Protestants and Catholics called the story itself into question and found many holes in it, according to the sources he has found. So I'm guessing it's a case where they're like, well, don't have a bunch of physical evidence, like her grave. But the story was she was Pope in the mid-800s. But the story was written in oh my god. The story says she was Pope in the mid-800s, but the story itself was written in the mid-1200s. So, but yeah. So I think it's a case of them being like, well, there's not any physical evidence here.
Where's the anime about a Christian scholar who uncovers the dark truth that the Pope has secretly been a single woman masquerading in a mech suit this entire time?
Now, Michael, it sounds to me like you're asking for another better version of the Vatican miracle examiners. Is that what you're asking for?
No. Because I'm not talking about demonic possession.
No, I know, but wouldn't that be something up their wheelhouse? Where they're like, you need to go find out if this Pope actually was a woman or not.
No.
And then somebody will inevitably have another stigmata made of roses.
No. I think it should be a fighting anime.
I see.
And it's centered around different clergy fighting each other. In
so
epic
like
religious fights.
So like Guilty Gear, but with lots
kind
of
popes. But with like priests, popes, deacons, nuns. And you could even have like a sectarian war between all the different factions in the Catholic Church. I could write this. I could do it.
You should. Go for it. Doc says, generally historians don't like to rely on non-contemporary sources, especially when there aren't any contemporary ones to back it up. Let's see. Anyway, let's finish talking.
I don't know how you could have a contemporary source about this, but I'll take your word for it.
I guess it's that, again, they don't have any evidence. They don't have any evidence that they can go look at. Like, here's where she was buried. This is a painting of her and her baby. Or here's some letters she wrote, or whatever. Anyway, I'm looking for Storvacker.
Do you know where your hold beast may have gone?
Storvacker? No. I've asked the gods, but they've seen no sign.
I met a lady in the woods.
I met a mage in the woods who said she used to be an augur's apprentice.
Sigrid Golsdotten. She left the hold when I told her she must release her teacher.
Aren't you her teacher?
She might have heeded me if I were. Oh, perhaps not. It's time the spirit in her was free.
She's possessed, and you do nothing.
Every mage in the hold is made one with the gods until they're strong enough. I thought Sigrid strong enough. Exile was her own notion.
Huh. So they willingly bond with a spirit, which I think we also heard that, oh god, I forgot the name of the city that the, Kunari basically took over, and then the people there were like, okay, cool, but I'm not changing any of my shit. They do that too. But then he says, oh, the spirits should be free. So I guess that means that these guys have like an actual solution for like the nonsense that Anders did. Which I guess meant if we had known about the AVVAR, or we'd known an AVVAR at the time, we could have dragged him over to one of these guys and gone, get that the heck out of here.
No, not quite.
Not quite. Oh, I see.
The problem is by the point that Anders became a problem.
Oh, there was no way.
They were so entangled.
Okay.
Part of the AVVAR's mage training is learning how to attune one's own like spirit or like your personality to the needs of the spirit that you're going to be.
So you don't turn it into a demon. I see.
Yes, so you don't become an abomination.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
They are not the only ones that do this.
Yeah, the people up where
in Ravane.
In Ravane, that's what it was called.
They also do this. Yes.
That's cool. See, this just further solidifies the cool idea that I had, or the idea that I had when you were like, oh, we could do like a Dragon Age style D&D game. And you told me a bit about the AVVAR, and I said, I want to be a fucking AVVAR, that sounds so cool!
Yeah. I mean, whenever we do it, you're free to be an AVVAR.
I should redesign her. I think she looked a little too much just like me in weird clothes. Because I gave her long brown hair.
Yes, long brown hair, your only distinguishing feature.
She was pale-skinned, had long brown hair, and gray eyes. She looked a lot like me. Alright. Why did Sigrid exile herself?
Why did Sigrid go into exile?
Sigrid built an altar by the shore for her rite of thanksgiving. A ritual to part her from her teacher. Sigrid claims her offering was spurned by the gods. The spirit remains with her, and she's taken to exile.
Make her hair constantly on fire? No.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
Ask. Spirits teach... Oh, no, you're a mage?
I assume Augur is another word for mage.
I am a mage. Yet not all mages are augurs. I give counsel to other mages and the Thane. In turn, an augur takes counsel from the gods and shares it with the Hold. I make their will known to us, and ours to them.
You negotiate with them?
So you're an ambassador to the local spirits?
They protect the Hold. They help drive off spirits who've gone bad with rage or gloom. The gods live with us. Ignore their offerings, offer them nothing, and it weakens us all.
I like this! This is cool! The spirits teach the mages here.
You let spirits possess your mages on purpose.
Oh, make her a ginger, says Doc.
From magic. The spirits in the Hold have helped us in this way for hundreds of years. Once a mage masters their powers, their teacher departs, duty ended. Unless the mage is weak.
What happens to a weak mage?
What happens to these weak mages?
Their teachers stay with them, and the other gods watch them both, so neither soul turns sick. If one does sicken, or the mage stands in risk of harming the Hold, one day, they do not wake in their bed. It is very sad. It is what must be done.
No one thinks this is right, right?
You mean you let a spirit...
I don't see... Well, I mean, I know why he's probably peeved about it. I don't see what makes this a problem here. Is it... What he's talking about how tragic it is if something happens to them. And rather than let them turn into abominations, the spirits in the Hold, and the people in the Hold, I assume, will put them out of their misery so they don't become like Anders. I mean, they've not met Anders and seen what the hell he did. They've not, but they've seen what happens when a person possessed becomes an abomination.
And I would say also, how is this any different from the way the circles handle people who become possessed?
Yeah, they
have
do
a
the
trial.
same thing.
They have a trial where they have to demonstrate that they can resist that temptation.
Yeah.
And if they fail, then the Templars murder them in their sleep.
Yeah. Or actually, they kill them right there. Which, you know, and like I said before when I said I don't know...
but during the trial they're asleep. So
they're asleep.
Murdered.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
So much in the same way, they're just killed.
Yeah. But I'll finish what I want to say really quick, because in a minute we're going to have an ad, and I don't want Doc to miss it. But, this is also better than what the Circle does, because these guys are introduced to a spirit, they get to know one another, and a spirit who vibes with them is the one who joins with them. And it's not permanent. They do it until they're done teaching them, and then they go. It's not permanent. It's a partnership. And that's why he said, and instead of being like, oh, too bad, they were weak, make them die, they're like, oh, if they can't part, then we keep an eye on them because we don't want anything bad to happen to them. And if it does, it's such a tragedy. And we try to do everything to keep it from happening, whereas with the Circle, they're like, well, shit, they didn't do it, stab. And that's why so many of the mages in the Circle are like, I'm fucking terrified of my test. If I fuck up even a little, I will die. Seems to me like the Circle could learn a lot from the AVVAR. Yeah, Doc says these guys would love Wynn, I think, and I think that Wynn would love them too. I think so too. Why do you worship the spirits?
Wynn would just love them because
gods, you mean
she's a friendly grandma.
Why do you
She's
pray to
awesome.
them?
A 38-year-old grandma.
We don't pray like the lowlanders to a creator they think will weather all the ages.
Do you consider them divine?
Do you actually think they're divine beings? Something more than magic?
The spirits watched us even before we came from the north. They shaped themselves into our gods, and we grew to love them. Their secret gift is this, Inquisitor. They reflect us as water does the sky. They show us what we wish to be. That image gives us strength. For that, we thank the gods.
I love that. I refuse to accept World of Thedas' canon age for Wynn. I do also. You can't have her talking to me about how old she is and show her looking like a wizened grandma and then be like, also, she's only 42. I'm like, no, fuck off. That's bullshit. Alright, goodbye, sir.
I should be off.
Farewell.
This
I like him.
Rapid grandma of 32.
How could you?
Blood will spill before the new moon. Let the Jaws of Hakon try something. They know whose ground this is.
Hehe. Alright, let's do a hard save. Okay. It is time to wrap up for the evening. OMG, that's not good for me. I've just turned 31. Yeah! My time is almost up, I guess. I mean, I'm past 35. How do you think I feel? I'm fucked. It's too
sorry,
late.
Grandma. Gonna have to put you down now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mikey. You're gonna have to put me out of your misery.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you had to date such an old hag. Oh my god.
It makes me think of that, I haven't seen this movie in a long time, but it makes me think of the movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Oh yeah, you showed that to me. I'd never seen that before.
Where the like father, the patriarch of the family, looks at her when she's like 16 and is like, when are you married yet?
Yeah. First says a decrepit
so
spinster. Oh my god, you're so old.
It's like how weirdo like Christian types are like women pass their sexual peak at the age of 20. It's like,
yeah, Doc says in my mind Wynn is 70 or 80. I agree. Yeah, no, they're like those people who are like, oh, well, if a woman hits 30, she's old and used. And I'm like, what? And then they start saying other shit that I won't repeat here, but then I go, well, I should call the FBI now.
I agree. Her being 70 or 80 makes way more sense.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, anyway. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I hope that you guys had fun, even though I'm full of eep. And I have been silly all this evening. I have been a little silly head. Oh my goodness. Woo. Biotic says good night. A big hug to me and to you, Mikey. Aw, thanks, Auntie!
Back at you.
Yay! And good night, Gran! Oh, Doc says, unfortunately, Wynn's Raider did in fact say that she won't win to be in her 40s because she was 19 at the time. Yeah, I remember Mike telling me that. He's like, to her at 19, 40 seemed age.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, look, I kind of get that, but at the same time, bro, your grandma was not 40 when you were 19.
I don't fucking get it. Like,
when
I was 19, I felt like I had a better understanding of, like, age.
Well, I guess maybe some people have a hard time with ages. Like,
Wiki,
some people have trouble with ages.
You just look it up.
How old? What age is commonly seen for elderly? Well, what if she wanted to? Huh? What if she wanted to vibe it? An artist has to feel the vibes, Mike. You can't research depict your craft.
Then own up to it, the criticism.
She did.
Good.
Yeah. She did. She went, yeah,
it's
19, I thought it was
it's insane.
It is. I'm not disagreeing.
It's insane for the game to insist upon me that she is
It insists upon itself. It insists upon itself, Mike.
She's 48 years old.
Bullshit.
According to Origins.
Bullshit. Wynn is 80, Alistair is 22, Zevran is 24, Liliana is 26, Morgan is 28, Sten is 25. This is Doc's headcanon. I agree.
Like, I feel like you would have to have never met somebody over the age of, like, 40.
Well, Michael, maybe she hadn't.
Well,
did you ever think of that?
How is that where is this world?
Maybe she grew up in an orphanage, Michael! Surrounded only by children and a single 20-year-old lady who took care of them all. My declaration has stopped Mike dead in his tracks, and I can tell that he is probably looking at me like, that is the dumbest thing you've ever said. Like, no, stupid.
It's not the dumbest thing you've ever said.
Oh, thank God. I've said dumber shit.
There's been dumber shit.
You're so mean. I love this goober. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for stopping by. I hope that you had fun. I know I did. I definitely did. You can tell. I hope that you guys, if you would be so inclined, if you've not done so already, would check out some of the links in the video, in its description, both here on Twitch and on YouTube, because it includes things like links to the Patreon, where if you like all of this silly nonsense, you can support me in my strange and silly endeavors for as little as $1. And that will get you access to a whole bunch of cool shit, including the Discord, where you can hang out with us and listen to me complain about how I'm sleepy, or show you guys photos when my car said, nah, you don't get a door now, and just broke the handle off in my hand for no reason. Or the video of Hanabi finding a toy that she'd thought lost and going completely ham on it in the dining room.
You also get to see where I am a dumbass.
Mike's only stupid in the Discord.
I contain most of my stupidity to the server, yeah.
Mike has never said a silly thing on the stream ever.
Oh, no. I said most. So what you see on stream is only a fraction of what actually
it is only a small taste. A drop in the ocean that is Mike being silly. You can see silly moments that are usually only privy to me. But yeah, you can also hang out with us when we do watch-alongs, which we do on Thursday once a month. But yes, once again, thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope that you have a wonderful time and the great rest of your evening. I hope I'll see you all next time when we will play more Dragon Age Inquisition. And I will once again run to a corner of the map, probably this one. Or maybe over here. I don't know. Or we can ask people about the thing. So we'll go ask people about the bear next time. How's that? We'll go talk to people and say, hey, there's a bear. What's up with that? What's up with the bear? I recognize that symbol. That was the big thing up on the hill. I wonder if that's her cave. Anyway. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon and give a special shout out to
Jack Fox,
Old Monster,
A Furb Among Us,
Zeno, Dizzarin, Revolution 72, The Dr. Fat,
Eudemon,
Gilver, and Arachnia. Thank you guys so much for your continued